Umikne Rav Hoya Livnei Gad V'Livnei Ruvain. The tribes of Gad and Ruvain had lots of livestock. And when the Jews conquered the east bank of the Jordan, they realized that was perfect grazing land. So they approach Moshe Rabbeinu and they ask, can we have this land? And he answers them, Ha'acheichem yavol l'melchama v'atem teishvu po. Your brothers are going to war to conquer Eretz Yisrael. And you're going to sit here with your grazing land. And he goes on and on. From what he's telling them, it becomes clear that he saw them as trying to get out of having to conquer the land. So then they set him straight, no, what we meant was we'll leave our livestock, we'll leave our families here. We'll go conquer Eretz Yisrael with the rest of the Jewish nation, and then we'll come back. And for that he agreed. Now this is a question that everyone has to ask himself across the board. Am I busy with myself? The concerns for my family, my livestock, my livelihood. I would rather conveniently not have to think about all of the struggles of the nation. Is that where I'm coming from? At every level. This is true at every level. Good, let's start with the hot issue. Why do yeshiva guys not go to the army? So of course, everybody in yeshiva has to ask himself, have I made a conscious choice in Israel probably a life of poverty? For the sake of taking responsibility for the spiritual needs of Klal Yisrael. What is it that we need a homeland for anyway? Is it not what the Jewish nation stands for? What is the Jewish nation devoid of yeshivas? What is the Jewish nation devoid of Torah? Hashem gave us this special place in the world, together with our special mission in the world. So if someone learning in yeshiva has made that choice consciously, I'm making sacrifices, a lifetime of sacrifice. For the sake of what I know the Jewish people need. That's great. If he happens to be conveniently studying in a yeshiva And one way or another, he gets himself an exemption. Wow, that's great. Don't have to join the army. Then Moshe Rabbeinu was talking to him. Your brethren go to war and you stay here. But it doesn't end with that. That's just a hot issue. By and large, you're not Israeli citizens here. This is not the issue you're dealing with. Your issue is, what are you doing with your lives? Beginning with your own study here. Understand, no individual Jew has the right to care about himself and forget the state of Klal Yisrael. Doesn't make a difference what you're doing. If it's about you and your needs and your family and ends with that, you missed it. That's not what it means to be a Jew. We were given the responsibility for all of mankind. You don't even think about your brothers? Yes, we're the chosen people. What were we chosen for? You know, those who accuse us of being bigots, we're the chosen people. What happened to equality? Do you know what we're chosen for? You want that responsibility? The privilege we have is to teach all of humanity what life is about. That's our privilege within the Jewish nation. Anyone who is privileged to have a yeshiva education, to study Hashem's wisdom, to know right from wrong, to develop a sane sense of priorities, to develop sensitivity and understanding what the human being is made of, to care, to share. We have the responsibility to go teach that to every other Jew. Now more than ever. The Jewish nation is crumbling. We don't know who's Jewish. And most Jews don't even know what it means to be Jewish. People debate who is a Jew. Let's first debate what is a Jew. What does it mean to be a Jew? What are you fighting for? What do you want to be recognized as? You want to be part of the chosen people who were chosen to live a whole different level of life and to teach that to all of humanity. Is that what you want? What are you looking for? Yes, we're chosen, we're special. Yes, we are privileged. Oh, do we appreciate this? But what is it? It's responsibility. Yes, learn. Become greater, bigger. Work through your character. Become giants. For what? For Klal Yisrael. Be the biggest people you can be to make a difference to Klal Yisrael. Enjoying your learning? Having a great time? So nice to be in Jerusalem, away from everything. Life is so carefree. You're not here on vacation. You're here to learn responsibility. That's what we were chosen for. That's what a Jew is. Yes, we're proud of it. We love it. It's not the easy life, it's the good life. That's what we're here for. Just in case you didn't know. Get it clear now. That's what you're here for. That's what we're about. That's what this yeshiva teaches you. You got to get it sooner than later.